Part 4 of Donald Trump trade day, just before we were in the pre-market, Palantir. Now, Palantir was doing well before Trump. I don't think anything to do with Trump was priced in for this stock. This is just a stock that is doing well because of it's a very sexy stock. It's very much like Tesla in the early days. With a booming market, people are looking for high risk-on stocks to get into that can likely pump. This is the sort of stock. Plus, we've got all of the wars going on around the world in Israel and of course in Ukraine, and Alex Karp is very much all about making this the USA stock. And now with Trump winning, I think this does have extra legs. I don't think it's really necessarily a beneficiary of a Trump win, but I think this will do well because people are turning on the margin this morning. Robinhood is flying up. People are making a lot more money and looking for risk on assets, and stuff like this will keep running. However, remember, it's extremely overbought, extremely expensive, but that doesn't seem to be bothering anybody right now. It just keeps on running. I would like to say be careful for profit taking, but it just doesn't seem to be the case at the moment. Very much like we had Tesla back in COVID days when everyone just kept pumping it up. Be careful, because at the end of the day, I'm a value investor. I'm not a gambler. I'm looking for great businesses, but I'm looking for great businesses at value. You don't go out and buy a second-hand Ford Fiesta, which is worth $5,000, and just pay $1 million for it just because you fancy it, do you? It wouldn't make any sense. You couldn't sell it on. As simple as that. It wouldn't provide the service. I don't think it's good to buy this, even though it's a great business. No doubt about it. Well, a great innovation. I don't like to call it a great business because the business doesn't it doesn't add up to the valuation. So it's too expensive. It's not one for me. I only own the S&P anyway, but I benefit from it because I own the S&P. A much safer bet would be buy the S&P and you will own Palantir anyway, and you'll enjoy the ride. Not quite as much, of course, but it will benefit you anyway. So Palantir is a great innovation. It's got a great management, great earnings, did very well. However, it's very expensive. I wouldn't keep chasing it forever and ever and ever. Anyway, this is part of Donald Trump Day trade. Some stocks are up, some are down. I'm going through them all. This was part 4. Part 5 is going to be solar. We'll look at Enphase next. Click above my head for the whole series of these little brief videos. Down below in the description also, here is the playlist for the whole series. Down here is the FOMC report. Expect a lot of volatility down there. That's coming up later on. And and stick with me to the end, and it will take you straight on to Enphase Energy. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.